In Voxlblade, when fighting enemies, your health is probably the most important thing in the game. Usually if you make a mistake or fail to block an attack, the game will make you pay for it by taking a pretty hefty amount of damage. This is mainly why healer builds are usually some of the best builds in the game, mainly because of the crazy amounts of HP that you can recover. In Voxlblade, there are 3 known ways to avoid attacks. The first of course being to simply block. Blocking an attack is arguably the safest way to avoid taking damage, as it's really simple to do, and it just reduces the damage taken by a significant amount. The only downside to blocking is the enemies that have block breaking moves, which if you're block broken, you're going to be taking more damage than what was going to initially be dealt to you. The second way to avoid attacks is to dodge out of the way. This can either be in the form of dodging away from an enemy or doing a perfect dodge. Perfect dodges are pretty tough to land, but are really helpful and indicated by a little green marker and a little sound effect. Now, the last way to avoid an attack head on is by parrying. Now, before any of you ask how you're able to parry an attack, let me explain. To be able to parry an attack, you have to get the katana weapon. The katana weapon is obtained through a sharp sword path, in which you are given the ability to parry. Now, on paper, parry is a pretty simple ability. It replaces your blocking ability with the ability to parry attacks. When you parry an attack, it will reduce the damage taken by a much bigger amount than if you were to block the attack, and usually just lets you follow up with attack after. You can basically parry any attack no matter if it guard breaks or not. If the monster you're fighting has a multi-hit attack like the Lizard's roll move, you can parry the move and then hold F and continue to block the rest of the attack. As of right now, there is only one stat that works with parrying, this being the Royal Parry. The Royal Parry is an ability which is obtained by the Bejeweled Blade and its handle. The stat makes it so that every parry on your next attack is going to be a guaranteed crit. Now, as it stands, parrying just really rewards experienced players as it requires you to know each enemy's attack patterns. I will say though, I do have difficulty parrying fast attacks like the Woof's bite attack or the explosion moves that the Bumbles give off. However, I think the biggest benefit from parrying is the dexterity builds. For builds like the Prisoner build with crazy low amounts of defense and the Hex builds that rely on debuffs, parrying is one way to make up for that lack of defense. When parrying, the amount of damage you take from a hit is usually a decimal of HP. This alongside your high critical attack makes parrying a really good ability to have for your builds. So yeah, that's your little fun voxel fact. I just wanted to make this little quick video and kind of hint at my next build idea. So yeah, I'll be getting to you guys in a little bit about that, but yeah, thanks for watching.